I recently led a 4-day boot camp on advanced analytics using Excel. And we had roughly 1,300 registered people from all over the world. Live event, 12 hours altogether. And I had this nagging question around, what is my benchmark for this course? What is my bogey that I have to beat in order for me to feel comfortable that I'm adding value to this large cohort? And how do I do that in a digital fashion? I think that whether you're in the investment management space, whether you're in the sales space, you have to have a bogey, you have to have a benchmark for you to compare yourself to. And in this particular case, I was thinking about that. One comment that really stood out for me, that this was way better than watching a whole bunch of YouTube videos. And so I think that's it. That is the bogey. That is the benchmark that I have to beat as I'm putting together these global events, that they have to be better than you just sitting at home and doing random YouTube videos. Here are the three things that come to mind. Number one is community and structure. Having a designated point of time where we're all gonna get together. We're going to log off from our devices. We're going to be not available at work from family and say, these are going to be the 3 hours that we're going to dedicate together to cover some complicated topic. In this instance, it was advanced analytics in Excel. Number two is almost a dynamic pace to the learning material. So going into the event, I have my slides, my topics structured, but as I get a feel for the overall experience and technical aptitude of the cohort, I can adjust that. So for example, towards the end of the boot camp, we were coming up on Monte Carlo simulations, optimization problems, what if analysis, and my sense was that it was too complicated for what I was anticipating. So I had to pull it back and cover basics going into Monte Carlo. So we had to talk about the normal distribution and when that's appropriate, things like that. So having that dynamic sense of where we are as a cohort, pulling that back, advancing, I think that is beneficial. And then thirdly is around the Q&A. I took a lot of questions during the sessions, throughout the sessions, at the end of the sessions, and people really appreciated the fact that I can go deep on a particular topic, that I can give them examples from other industries, from finance and manufacturing, around how to use these advanced techniques. And so you gotta be able to just hammer that Q&A and spend a lot of time there, because that is something that they can't get elsewhere. There's so much education to be done, at least in the AI and the machine learning space and the analytics space. We have people all over the world that are hungry for this material, that are hungry for this content, that are hungry for this training. And the way to meet that demand is through scaling through these digital experiences. As I do that, I just want to continue to think about how I can do that well and excellent. And as I find tidbits, I'll be sure to share with this. Do you have any ideas or any suggestions or any tips on how to improve the overall experience of having a digital global learning environment? I would love to hear it, and talk to you soon.